Well, the Chiefs, with after what happened in this Super Bowl, pretty much everything on their squad needs to be fixed. But how far are the Chiefs going to drop this upcoming season?
Let's talk football.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast, where sports are everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. After suffering a massive beatdown that they did, and the Eagles stripping away that three-peat chances right from the palm of their hands.
Nice try. Your act's over, but you may win this time. Well, this stinks.
The Chiefs now are in a very difficult situation, as they were when Tampa Bay pounded them like that. But the main question around this team is on what they're going to do in the offseason. They got a lot of questions regarding guys like Travis Kelsey, along with a few other guys that are on that roster going into free agency, like a DeAndre Hopkins and a few other guys. But the question is, how far are the Chiefs going to drop in 2025? Now, I'm going to talk about this here in just a second. Before we get started, though, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to do me a favor and smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, let's talk about the Chiefs. The Chiefs. I still believe they're going to make the playoffs. But this time, I don't even think they're going to make an AFC title game because of a couple of reasons. First of all, they look so bad against Philadelphia. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, in the entire first half alone, had a QBR of 1. Just 1. No, and then 11 happened on later on in the game, of course, with garbage time arriving. But this team is not the same. We saw when they lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. When that happened, it took them 2 years to recover. They lost that Super Bowl, and then they lost to the Bengals in that following AFC Championship game, and then would come back the year afterwards. But this is a whole different situation. You didn't suffer just a belt whoop. You suffered an ass whooping. Excuse my language there, but it's true. The Kansas City Chiefs just got pummeled to no wits end by the Philadelphia Eagles. And other teams from the AFC are going to take advantage of that. They are going to look at this game and come up with a game plan to beat you. We saw what you've done, but the offensive line, you got Trey Smith entering into free agency. You got Travis Kelsey contemplating retirement. You got DeAndre Hopkins going back into free agency after you made the trade for him. But the Chiefs, I'm looking at them right now. I don't think they're going to make it back to the title game. In fact, right now, I would consider an AFC title game of Bills versus Bengals. That's what I'm considering right now. After what I saw from this Kansas City Chiefs squad, they looked decimated from the entire first quarter. They looked decimated and they knew they were not going to come back. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, this guy took a dramatic drop. He was one of the best quarterbacks that we have seen in the NFL. And this guy's been blown out in the Super Bowl twice. Both those Super Bowl losses, and Patrick Mahomes has been knocked out of the GOAT conversation for now. But I'm gonna say this. The Chiefs still have a shot, but they gotta go all out this season. They gotta go out in the free agency, pick up as many guys as you can, nail it in the draft, and you need to be able to compete because I'm just telling you guys right now, from the way this Chiefs team looked, this Chiefs team was not the same Chiefs team that we have seen in recent years. Because this Chiefs team just got pounded. But of course, we know that the opponents have been decided for the team next season. So if we look at some of those teams that they have to face, I'm going to pull them up on the screen. So they not only have to face division rivals, but they're gonna have to face all the other ones on the screen. They're gonna be have to facing the Houston Texans, the Indianapolis Colts, Baltimore Ravens, Washington Commanders, Philadelphia Eagles, and the Detroit Lions, all of them at home. And Detroit is going to be an insane game. That's going to be a good one. But then you also have to face on the road, you got to face Jacksonville, Tennessee, Buffalo, New York, and Dallas. But I mean, of not the New York Jets because they suck, but the Giants, which are not any different. But if I look at this game, from what I saw from this Chiefs team last season, if I look at this right now, I can see them getting the win at least once over three of their opponents. So that's 3 wins. I do believe they might sweep the Raiders. So I'm gonna call that 4. I'm gonna say they're gonna beat the Colts, Titans, Jaguars, Giants, and maybe the Ravens, and then I got them beating the Commanders. So that's 10 wins. My earliest prediction right now for their record is 10-7 because of what I saw from this team last season. This Chiefs team was not the same. We look at this Chiefs team, they got belt whooped in the Super Bowl. They got mortarized. They just got demolished. You can think of any word that defines a blowout. And this is the second worst blowout loss since my Seahawks beat your division rival, the Broncos, in that Super Bowl in Super Bowl 58. Super Bowl 48, my bad. But this Chiefs team, I could see them right now going 10-7. But after what I saw from last season, I don't think they're going to get that much farther after that. Sorry, Chief fans, but I think it's ultimately what it's going to have. I think the Chiefs are going to take a step back this year, miss the AFC title game for the first time under Patrick Mahomes. But Chiefs, they still got a good team around them, and they'll be back in the Super Bowl picture in maybe a year or two. We'll see. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. How far do you think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to drop? Let me know what your thought is and why down in the comment section below. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a favor and smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao for now.